Hey cousins, hi, I'm still new here. Okay, it's the 17th of February. Remember, we're posting every day for 28 days, and I'm thinking about extending that to 90 days just to see what I can do, how far I can go, how far I can grow, and the community that I build. Somebody's tapping me. Who is that? No. Who is tapping me? Hey cousins, my name's Yolanda Spears. I am a 31-year-old wife of 7 years and a mom to 4. I have an 11-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old who will be 3 in 3 months. Hey cousins, I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't feel like it. Today is one of those days that I am, broken out. I'm just tired. I am tired today. That is just the word of the day. I'm tired. And because I'm tired, it's going into I'm cranky. Because I'm cranky, it's going into I'm grumpy. What's it called? What's it called when you're like real fast? Instead of being slow and being kind, like somebody jumped on me. I'm just like, no, get off of me. Instead of, please don't jump on me right now. I just don't want to be touched. Usually that's how I use my words to my kids. Usually that's how it is. But today, my fuse is really short. I haven't really yelled at anybody. I did yell today because everybody's in the kitchen with me. I was brushing Teddy. Teddy was having like food aggression a couple days ago. So I have been feeding him by hand and having the kids feed him by hand. He's been fine. No, and what happened was we fed him, Fat fed him, and then Fat likes to sit next to him while he eats, and like when he makes a mess and drops the food, Fat will put the food back in his bowl for him to get, right? So me and my husband are in the kitchen. Teddy eats right here outside the kitchen, and he was growling at Fat. We heard him growl twice. First time I was like, wait, was that Teddy? Like, what are you growling at? You growling at Fat? So I went and stood next to them, and he was growling at Fat every time he would put. So we made Fat move, but then I was just like, nope, we're not doing this. Teddy, no, you are so precious. You mean a lot to us. I can't afford for you to bite him, because if you bite him, we got to put you down, and then we're all sad, right? So no, we're not even going to go through that. We're going to work through this. So I've been feeding him by hand, been putting some in his bowl. The mess that he makes after his bowl is gone, is nasty. But we pick it up, and you are going to eat it in our hand. Me, Juicy, G, and Fat. So that's what we were doing today. And as he was eating from his bowl, I was detangling him / shedding him, like with the shedding comb. You know, you gotta do that once a day. But so let me just say, he wasn't growling anymore. He's doing fine. This was over the weekend, and it's the first and only time, so it must have been something happening there. I don't know. I really don't know. But moving forward, he's doing fine. He's not growling. He wasn't growling at us today. But everybody's just, mom, look over here. Mom, look over here. Mom, look over here. And then my husband is right here. Hey, where's the, and I didn't yell at them, but at the same time everybody's momming, Teddy's eating, I fill up my sink water, and I put my sink water hot. All I do is turn in the hot water. And I put vinegar and baking soda in there to cut the grease, because with the castor oil, it doesn't really, and the brush, these, I'm gonna show you. These brushes, it doesn't really cut the grease the same way, or get rid of the grease the same way that like Dawn or Palmolive and the sponge does, or like a towel does. So I put these things in my water, and I make it very, very hot. Well, it filled up all the way to the top and almost overflowed. and now it's really hot and I have to stick my hand in there. So when I seen it overflowing, I turned the water off and I screamed. I didn't scream, but I did like a ah. I screamed while everybody's saying mom. It hurt Juicy's feelings because he thought I was screaming at him. I wasn't screaming at him though. I was just overwhelmed and frustrated. So then, you know, we just fed the dog with our hands, so everybody just had to come wash their hands. I apologize for screaming, and everybody's good now. But that's how my day is going. And then my husband had to leave for work. He wasn't really helping with my emotions anyway, but because he was just on the game. But he left for work, so it just doesn't help, you know? Anyways, so on top of my frustrations and my tiredness, I was just like, let me turn on my camera. Let me talk to my cousins. So we've been going to the store every single day. Every day. Pretty much. The last 4 days we have been to the store for something every single day. I'm over it. I have my list. I got a list on my phone. I bought a notebook from the Dollar Tree, and I want to just start writing my stuff in a notebook so that I can take the notebook with me, you know, and so that like everybody could contribute to putting something on this list. I know nobody can write yet. We're not there yet, but start the habits now. They'll stick later, right? But I'm tired of going to the store. I'm not going back to the store. I'm going to go to the store Friday. I'm going to do my big grocery shop. And that's it. Like, I really don't understand how people go to the store every day, depending on what they need and the food that... I don't want to go to the store every single day. Not for no food and the weekend, right? So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days. We went through 3 rows of tissue in 5 days. This is also why, as a family of 6, we shop at Costco and Sam's. Yes, it's a little bit cheaper up front, or yes, it's more expensive up front, but it is so much worth it. So much worth it. It is so worth it in the long haul. Like, you get more for a cheaper price, pretty much. You just have to pay more up front. I just remember somebody saying, oh, y'all got money. Y'all shop at Sam's. No, we don't have no money. We are broke, honey. We are living. We are just living. Okay? We are broke. We have a big family, though. So it makes more sense for us to go to those stores. Anyways. My rant is over. Thank you for coming. Ooh. My rant is over. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So, guess where I am? In the kitchen, because that's all I do. I spend all my time in the kitchen, whether I'm cleaning, cooking, something. I mean, I'm always in the kitchen. You're just complaining. You're complaining. You're complaining because you're tired. You have no real reason to complain. You like being in the kitchen. You like cooking. You like cleaning. You enjoy taking care of your family and doing homemaker type shit. So do the homemaker type shit and stop freaking complaining. You're complaining because you're tired. Stop complaining. You're okay. There's nothing really wrong. You're just tired. So, I cleaned out the fridge today, the fridge and the freezers, and we have some leftovers that we're going to work with today for dinner. I have like half a thing of orzo pasta, rice. I know it's pasta, but rice. And then I have this leftover meat, ground meat that was cooked. I think it was from our taco night, but I'm going to go ahead and make that. I have, I think, ground beef that was thawing out today, and I'm going to put that with this so that I don't throw it away. And then go ahead and use this, and then maybe a fish on the side. I was going to do like a hamburger helper type vibe, but I think they might like this better and then just add some cheese in there. It is Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after, what's that day called? Barack Obama Day. It is the Tuesday after Barack Obama Day. And I have not heard back from the mortgage company, bank, really, about the house loan. I have not. I was kind of antsy about it. I tried to call, but it didn't go through. It was like, we are busy right now or something, whatever the little robot came on and said. So I took that as my sign that they can't tell you nothing right now. So just leave them be. They just got back to work. Last time I talked to them was Friday. They got back to work today. I should hear something tomorrow. If I don't hear something tomorrow, then I can call the next day. What day would that be? Wednesday? I can call on Thursday. Don't push it. Don't rush. Because if it is no, then you just rush to get a no. Look at me being negative today. I am just tired. That's it. Home girl. You don't got no reason to be negative. But how do you do your groceries and your budgeting in the house? Unpopular opinion, me and my husband, we have one joint bank account, but we have two different bank accounts, and we pretty much put a certain amount of our income into... Yes! Come here! Me and my husband have one joint bank account, and then we have two separate bank accounts, and we pretty much take a percentage of our income and put it into the joint account in order to pay the bills. Y'all know I have said before that I just want to replace our income. Right? I just wanna live. I wanna be in a position to live. I don't wanna be in survival mode. I wanna do this with my kids, but I gotta go to work. Oh, I'm too tired because I was at work. Oh, I don't have no more money. I gotta go to work. I don't wanna be like that. I'm tired of this lifestyle. I'm tired of... I love my family, and if nothing was to change today, I'd be okay. But I really wish that something would change. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, whenever. I'm not in a rush, but my happiness really does come from being a mom and being a wife, So I want to really replace our income. So I'm going to keep going. And with that there, I am trying to think of better content to put out, as far as my reels and stuff. I think that my nighttime routine reels do good. Somebody just text me. Hold on. Pieta just know. They know if they text me, I'm going to come running. They already know. They about texting me every day. Look at me. Nah. I'm already started cutting up these vegetables. You too late. Pieta. I love you though, Pieta. But I might as well go ahead and cook this. But with that, I was thinking of better content, better things. So if you have anything, any suggestions that you might have that you enjoy watching, and remember, I'm slow living, I'm intentional living. I am, I'm not really slow living yet all the way fully, but that's the life that I want to create. That's the life that I want to get to, but I'm also just relatable. I am a 31-year-old mama. I got 4 kids. I done been with my husband for 7 years. Done been through some stuff, I'm no contact with my parents. My husband is no contact, with my family. My husband has no contact with his parents, so we don't have a village. You know, so like, what are the things that you would want to see in content? You know, I know that my bedtime routines do really good on Instagram and Facebook. Well, yeah, they do good on Facebook. The longer videos, Facebook was asking me to post longer reels. They want like 3-minute reels, and they said I'll get a little bonus if I post longer reels. So I tried. I did 2 like 4-minute little reels on there to see, because I also don't want to. I was like, is everybody posting 3-minute videos? Because I haven't noticed anybody posting a 3-minute video. I don't feel like I'm watching 3-minute videos on Facebook, you know? And not that I care to be like everybody else, but are y'all trying to like bait me, you know, to be one of the first? But then my content would flop and not do good. You know, that's what I don't want. So I did 2 this week. I think I did 1 yesterday, and then 1 should come out today, or I did 1 today and 1 should come out tomorrow, because I already scheduled them to post. But anyways, I was sitting down, I was just thinking, what kind of content can I do? I kind of want to like be on a schedule, like Mondays is this, Tuesdays is this, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, you know, all the way till Sunday. But still be relatable. Like, I don't want to, like, I know I'm putting on a show, but I don't want to put on a whole shindig, a whole presentation, and it's not really my life. You know what I mean? And then I'm like being inauthentic and I'm not being real. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. So tell me some content that you would want to see, that you would that you enjoy already watching, and let's see if I could put my own spin on it and we can do it, you know? I'd really enjoy that. I was thinking like simple stuff, like I was like, Mondays I could just do spend the day with me, you know, whatever I do in the day. Sorry. But I am noticing that just because something does good on one platform does not mean it's going to do good on another platform, right? So if something did really good on YouTube, where I got like 2,000 views, I only got like 300 views on Facebook. And then I stopped posting on TikTok. I post on TikTok because I use CapCut, right? So I post on TikTok when I'm using CapCut and it says like post it on there and then it doesn't need the watermark. I'll do that. So that's it. What is on my ear? Hi, beautiful. I love you. I am cutting up my bell peppers and my onions to saute and put in. And then also, what kind of cookware are y'all using? I have the titanium. That's what it's called. It's called titanium. Tefla. T-F-L-A. Tefla. Titanium Tefla is what I'm going to say. That's what I have. That's what I'm using. Something is like my ear. I must have touched my ear or something. It's like burning a little bit. But I'm using that. But it's about time for some new cookware, you know? I'm forever going to be the mama that apologizes to her kids. I just fussed with G because she wanted to put on clothes, but it's 5 o'clock. We're not doing anything. I'm just like, no, you're going to school tomorrow. Just wear it to school tomorrow. Put on some pajamas for today. And she didn't want to. She wanted to wear a dress. So then the other option was, okay, baby, don't put nothing on then. So she gets mad. She stomps and throws her dress. And I get upset because I'm tired and cranky. And I'm just like, G, you know what? You could just go get in bed. Go get in bed. Come down when you're ready. Go ahead. She immediately comes back downstairs. She goes to put her stuff up. Or she goes upstairs for a little bit. The boys are like, Mom, leave G alone. Sticking up for their sister, like, as they should. And They go upstairs. She comes back down, and she says, immediately comes to me and, Mom, why are you fussing with me? I didn't like that. It hurt my feelings. Yes, girl. I apologize. You didn't like that? 1, I need to work on it. And 2, I don't like when you throw your stuff at me. So let's work on this together. But I love you, and I apologize for fussing at you. That's my girl. That's my girl. Mama doing something. Big mama doing something right. Mama's doing something. Okay. Because the goal, the big goal, the ultimate goal is for them to come back in about 20, 30 years. 30 years. Come back. Bring your kids. Enjoy spending time with me and your father in 30 years with your significant other and your children. That's the goal. Not, oh, I gotta go over there, or no, I'm not gonna talk to them, or none of that. None of that. Like when people be like, she's gonna be a problem when she's a teenager. What? Why would you even wish that on me? Why would you even think that me and my daughter would not be cool? Why would you think that I'm going to try to control her? You know what I mean? That's something about my parenting. I try not to control my kids in the sense of, oh, you need to stomp. That ain't hurting me. You're not disrespecting me by walking away hard. You know what I mean? You're not disrespecting me by walking away upset. That's not disrespectful. So if you need to walk away and stomp, go ahead and do that. The disrespect will come in throwing things at me. And you could be mad all you want. It's not okay to throw things because you're angry. That's not what we're doing, right? We're going to place our anger in the correct spot and do what we need to do with our anger and our emotions. But I am not that. I am express yourself how you need to express yourself, but express yourself in a respectful way. That's my only thing about expressing yourself. And then when it comes to, I'm trying to peel this onion, the top layer. And then when it comes to like controlling them, okay, if you're hungry, go eat. You're tired, go to sleep. Sometimes, okay, we gotta get up, we gotta do this, you know, you don't have a choice. But for the most part, I let them let them be. And if I feel like, oh no, you're flipping, but you're landing on your neck weird. Hey, buddy, could you try that? Flip it a different way, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. And what I usually say is, I ain't going to the hospital today. Do what you do, but I'm not going to the hospital. So do it safely, please. But the ultimate goal is that they felt loved, they felt understood, they felt heard and seen, so that in 30 years, when they knocking on 30 and they got families of their own, they come back to mama. I want to be a big mama. I want to be an involved granny. I think, now that I say it, I want to be a big mama. I want to be big mama. But I want them to come back. I want you to bring your significant others, bring your children. Call me when you need me. Call me all throughout the day. You know those families that they be on the phone with their mamas, and they be on the phone with their daddies, and they gotta call their mama and their daddy every day. Yes, please call me. I ain't doing that. Call me. I ain't doing nothing. Come on, call me. Or those families that go to the store, like those mamas that be going to the store with their moms. I was watching something on Instagram the other day, and she was like, she's having a hard day and it's just not going right. She got out the door, she was going to the store or something. Well, she ended up at Costco and her mom pulled up. And then she put the video back on and was like, y'all, I just needed this. I was having a hard day, this was going on, this was going wrong. I just needed my mama, and she pulled up to the store to help me hold the baby and to shop and talk to me. I wish. I wish. But I want it in a healthy way. I don't want to be dysfunctional and unhealthy. So, although I know my mama would pull up, because she would, it's gonna be dysfunctional. It's gonna be unhealthy. It's gonna be you need me. Hi, handsome. Y'all number one. Yeah, I turned off. Here comes that. Yesterday, I just was tired. Hold on, I went too fast. Alright. I just was tired, and because I was tired, I was a little grumpy. And because I was grumpy, I feel like I was being way too negative. So, I turned the camera off and never turned it back on. Oh, wait, find me. Sometimes I forget to turn the tracking part off because it will track everything. But yeah, I just was a little grumpy and tired yesterday. So it just, all things was pointing to, nope, it's not your day to record. It is not your day. Just go on about life and practice patience. My oldest son he got upset for some reason. He got upset like multiple times yesterday. Because if I'm tired and I didn't get the sleep, it's usually because they were up at night, which means he didn't get the sleep. So he most likely was just tired. But he went upstairs to his room, and of course I didn't go in his room all day. And, well, he went upstairs to his room for a little bit, right? It was probably only like 5-10 minutes. Then you come back down when you're ready to talk or you need a hug or whatever the case may be, right? Well, bedtime comes around, time to tuck everybody in and say goodnight to everybody. I go into his room and he has a hole in his wall. I call him up. Juicy, why is this? What happened? Oh, I was angry. No. Big no. We're not doing that. It is okay to be angry. It is okay to stomp your feet and walk away from me. It is okay to scream it out if you need to. And there are so many things that when you're angry, go take a second by yourself. He likes to count. He's a numbers guy. So go count to 100 a couple times. Go count to 100 3 times. Go do something. But what we're not going to do is destroy our things. We're not going to destroy our things. We're not going to put holes in a wall because you're angry. You're not going to punch a wall because you're angry. That is toxic behavior, and you're not solving anything. It didn't make you feel better. It probably made the situation worse because now you got to fix that hole that you did. I am not a fan of it, and it's not going to happen in this house. So, he got fussed at for that, and then he had to go to sleep with no tablet. And he just had to go to sleep. No tablet. He had some number blocks in there in his room already. So I was like, you can play with your number blocks until you fall asleep, but you're not getting a tablet. And you better not come out this room. Unless you got to go to the bathroom, you're going to stay right here in the bed. Do not even get out the bed unless you got to go to the bathroom. So that was our day and night. We were just all tired and cranky. That's all. That is all. But today's a new day. We are down to the crumbs in our fridge and pantry and everything. Juicy has one last box of macaroni. He is now eating plain waffles. And he is not a plain waffle kind of guy. So, Daddy dropped them off a little bit ago. What time is that? Daddy dropped them off maybe an hour ago. We are going to go to Aldi's, and depending on how we feel after Aldi's, we're going to go to Sam's, because it's like you got to go past Sam's to get to Aldi's and then come back home. It's just a straight shot, but Sam's is right there. So if we feel up to it, we'll go to Sam's. That is pretty much going to be it. After that, Daddy has to go. I'm getting my brakes done on my car today. My husband's uncle is going to do the brakes today. Just my front brakes. They were bad. They are down to... Every time I put on the vitamin E, my nose get a little itchy. And I should stop putting it on, but it works. But my husband's uncle is coming to fix the brakes. They are... But it's raining out, so I don't even know if he's going to come, honestly. It's supposed to be up in the 60s today, but it's raining, so we'll see. My brakes were bad. They were down to like grinding, like you hear it grinding. And then I was in the car with the kids, and it didn't want to stop as it was stopping, and we were fine, but it took it longer to stop. Can I say that? So I parked it. I haven't drove it for 2 days. I went to the store. I took my husband's car. Nope, let's get the brakes done today, or as soon as possible. If they don't get done today, they'll get done tomorrow. So while it's just me and Daddy, we're gonna go to the store. Okay, so I didn't end up taking you guys to the store with me. It was rainy out, and I just didn't want to take it out. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't want to take it out. I brought it, but I did not take it out. Whatever. I'll learn. I'll grow. All the things. But I did grocery shop. I went to, me and my husband, we went to Aldi, and we spent about $350-ish. And then we went to Sam's and spent about $450-ish. We got enough food, though, to last about a month. The only thing I think we didn't get enough of was meat. I wanted fish, but my husband doesn't like the thick pieces of salmon, but I want real, like, salmon like that. I think that's the only thing we really didn't get. But that's it. I feel like this is like an ongoing vlog. Oh, and I was talking to my husband. Oh wait, let me tell you about the house. There's no real update with the house. I emailed her today just asking, was there an update, because the last time we spoke was Friday. Today is Wednesday, but I haven't heard back from her, and that's okay. I just wanted to do my due diligence, you know, and go ahead and reach out and ask. Nope, I just double checked. Nope, nothing. And that is okay. I'm gonna leave it pushing. It is 61 degrees outside today. I still do not have my grill hooked up or ready to go. I still don't have my charcoal grill, so I'm making burritos for dinner, I think. I have some rice left over from yesterday. I got some ground meat, and I think we're gonna make some burritos, get some beans, some refried beans. That's it. But I wanted to just get on and turn this vlog off and say goodbye, say how much I appreciate you, say I am thankful that you are watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I don't know, are you watching this in the daytime or at night? I don't know, but I hope everything goes as you plan. All right, love you, bye.